Caldwell boarding school, there are 5 factions. They will push you past your limit, and therein lies their collective power. But the story isn't about the factions. It's about her, Selah Summers.
Lovey, first of all, thank you for your time and congratulations on this film and on this character. Please tell me, how do you feel about this character? How do you feel about this film and with all this crazy stuff happening in the world?
I love Selah. I have grown to really appreciate her and value her perspective. She's definitely that person who makes you think about why you would actually want to do the things you want to do. And she's very like, you're not going to test her boundaries. So I love people and characters like that. And I love the whole world of Caldwell and going to a boarding school and being a young kid that's like selling drugs and like also like trying to like keep her grades up. That's very like fun to me. And I am very excited that it is dropping during this time, because this is a time where I feel like everyone needs entertainment or a source of just like satisfaction for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, you know, so.
How it was the approaching with Irisha, and how she talked to you about this character, and how was the building of the character between you two?
What was the last question?
How was the building? How did you create the character between Tarisha and yourself?
Well, when I was approaching this project, I feel like Selah was already very developed as a character. Like she had so many like complexes and like she had so many things going on with her. So it was just a matter of me like understanding her. So before I even got the role, it was just, okay, how do I understand this girl? How do I understand a girl like this? And how can I display these emotions like and be true to her, because I really want to tell her story. And so it was just easy because me and Tyresha would just be talking on set, and she would kind of sit me down before scenes and be like, okay, this is where you are in this scene. How would you feel if this happened? Like sit in that and then just stay there and we're going to roll. And I'll be like, okay, cool. And then I'll just stay in that like feeling for the moment. So it's just, she puts you in a state of presence. So that was what that whole film was for me.
What do you think about the film releasing on Amazon right in this moment when everybody is watching Amazon, Netflix, and HBO, everything? So the big approaching that we'll have to all the people. What do you think about all the people who will be watching the movie?
They'll definitely see parts of themselves in Selah, surprisingly. The movie does this thing where it does a really good job at describing humanity and describing like power and showing that and showing how it really works, just like the mechanics of power and control. So I feel like everyone will definitely identify with at least one point in that one part of that movie with as themselves, and they'll be hooked from there.
How it was a day on the set, a filming day on the set. Tell me about this, because everybody is very young, even the director. Everybody is living in this world of Selah. How it was for you guys a day on set?
It wasn't like working. It was more so like going to a camp, like a summer camp, and working on this like big project together. It didn't feel like work. It felt like just a whole bunch of creatives and artists coming together to show out what they do best and to like tell this story. So I was very blessed to be a part of a situation like that, because I know not all sets are like that. A lot of the times it is work, and it is kind of like just get it done, like act. But this was kind of a love thing for me. Like it was my child in a way.
What was your favorite part of doing this movie? What was your favorite moments, maybe?
My favorite part of filming this was meeting Celeste, Jarrell, and Tyresha. If I never met them, I don't even know where I would be. Like, they bring like they're my family, you know? So I'm very happy to have met them.
The most difficult part of, or maybe the most difficult scene in your film?
Okay, the most difficult scene, and the only reason why it was difficult, okay, the monologue scene. It was me giving a speech about women empowerment in the basketball court, and it's just me talking straight for like a minute and 45 seconds. And while I was talking, I was like, wow, I'm really memorizing all of this, because the night before I didn't know anything. I was like, oh my God, I'm stressed out. I have to memorize all of these like pages. And that was really stressful, but I did it and it was really cool.
Talking about this monologue, there is this dialogue that says, when you are a girl, everybody is expecting nothing from you. Everybody is expecting everything from you, but nothing. Tell me about this feeling. Tell me about how you take this dialogue to your character, but also to your life. Is this happening to you? Did you ever receive maybe something like this in your life?
Yes, most definitely. As a woman, you know, you don't even really have to be 17. You just kind of have to exist as like a woman. Everybody has their views on how you should carry yourself and how you should look, and how everyone just wants you to be for consumption, you know? And Selah was not for consumption. So that whole speech about her like wearing shorts however short she wanted, skirts however short she wanted, like I feel that and I relate to that, because like I know the stress that women go through and the pressures that they go through just to kind of conform to society's like perfect image of them. So I do love Selah in that aspect, especially because she's not even doing these things for attention. It's literally because it's her body.
It's her body. You say that perfectly. Do you think this film will give the girls in the world, maybe not only girls, but the woman, even the men, will give such about feminism, about all these issues about being a woman?
Yes, I think so, because what this film does a good job at doing is showing Selah as a whole person. Because at first you could say, she's terrible, she's like the worst person, but you see her life and you see the things that she's going through, and you can tell that like people are like doing the best from what they know, you know? So that's what Selah was doing. So I definitely feel like people will have a deeper understanding about people, or like different perspectives about people that they might not have had before with watching this movie.
While watching this movie, I felt the strength in your character.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that you put on? Is that something that was written? How do you put that strength that overwhelmed in your character?
A lot of that was Tyresha as well. I think because when she would like tell me and direct me, she would be like, okay, you know, a lot of the times when people are getting out of control, they get loud and they like move a lot. But she was like, but that's not what Selah does. You know, Selah is the type to get still. Like if she's being quiet and if she's still, there's like so much more power in that. So like I had to choose moments where like I chose stillness and where I chose rage. So I just had to kind of navigate that.
I love your character. It's amazing, and it's great. This is your third feature film. Am I correct?
Yes.
What's coming for you?
Well, right now I have The Craft coming up. I'm not sure when because of the whole coronavirus, but it is coming out. And I'm working on a show, and it's called Power, and it's based off of the original Power, so it's the prequel to that.
Well, congratulations on this film and on your career, because I could see on your acting that you're going to be a great actress.
Thank you so much.
Already now.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time.
She didn't work out. You got me breaking.
Wasn't anyone's fault but her own.
Is that what she told you?
Rules for you.